Hello guys, it's Clara here from My Sweet DIY. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're gonna be crocheting this cute slouchy. So let's jump into it. Okay guys, for this project we're gonna be using alpaca twist. This is 90% acrylic, 10% alpaca, and each of this is 100 grams. This is medium for yarn. And you need a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, some scissors, yarn needle. This slouchy circumference is about, this is 9 inches, so total 18 inches and about 45 centimeters. And this stretches until 21 inches circumference. For this slouchy, we will start right here at the crown. So we make a magic ring and we will start making rounds. We will start with the magic ring. So we wrap up our fingers like this. And then you insert the hook through this side. Then yarn over, pull up a loop. And that's your magic ring. Now we're gonna make 8 single crochets into the ring. I'm gonna make a chain 1 first. And then I'm gonna start with the first single crochet, 1. At the first single crochet, I always like to use a stitch marker so I know exactly where to do the joining when you finish the ring. Otherwise, it gets a little confusing. So I just mark it right there. That's my first single crochet. Now I know where to do the slip stitch when I finish the round. So I'm gonna make the second one, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna continue with total 8 single crochets. I finished here with the 8 single crochets. Now I know exactly where I have to do the joining in the first single crochet where the stitch marker is, and I just close that ring. For the second round, we're gonna make 8 bubbles around. We're gonna make chain 1 and chain 2, and this counts for double crochet. In the same stitch, we're gonna start making the first double crochet, but let's not finish, just let's leave it right there. Let's yarn over again to make the to make the second double crochet. And let's yarn over, pull through 2, and now we have 3 loops in our hook. At this moment, yes, we're gonna pull through all 3 loops. And that's gonna be our first bubble. Now we're gonna chain 2, chain 1, chain 2. We're gonna continue with the same bubbles around, so we go to the next stitch. And we're gonna do the same, which is the first double crochet, but we don't finish that double crochet, and we go to the second one. We yarn over and pull through 2, and we don't finish the second one. And third one, we're gonna do the same, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And now we have all these 4 loops in our hook. Now we're gonna yarn over, pull through. I always like to pull through 3 first. And I just tie it a little bit, and then I just pull through the last loop. And that's our second bubble. Let's make chain 1 and chain 2, and let's repeat that. We're gonna continue like that. We're gonna end up with 8 bubbles around. So I meet you guys right at the end. Right here at the end, we're gonna slip stitch right at the very top of this bubble. Make sure it's right in that chain, the top of the bubble, and we slip stitch right there, and we join and close this. Now we're going for the third round, and we're gonna chain 5, 3, 4, and 5. The first 3 chains counts for double crochet. Now we're gonna skip one, and in the next one we're gonna make a double crochet. Now we're gonna make chain 1, chain 2, we skip 1 chain, and in the next one we're gonna make another double crochet. So let's continue with that pattern. We always make chain 2, we skip 1, and in the next one we make a double crochet. Right here at the end, we're gonna slip a stitch in the third chain from the beginning, chain 5, and we join and close that round. Guys, this is very important for the gouge. The diameter for this round 1, 2, and 3 needs to be around 8.5 centimeters or around 3.5 inches. So let's make sure you have that measure right. For the round 4, we're gonna chain 1 and do a single crochet right in the same stitch. And now we're gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna single crochet right on top of the double crochet from the previous round. And we're gonna continue with the same pattern. So I'm right here at the end. I'm gonna finish doing chain 1, chain 2. I'm gonna do a double crochet, and I'm gonna insert the hook right in the first single crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. I do that to finish this round because I want to finish right at the top of this chain 5 space, and that's why I finish this way. Now here in round 5, we're gonna chain 1 and we're gonna single crochet right in the same space. And now we have these arcs or chain 5 spaces. We're gonna make 2 double crochets right in between these 2. So 1 double crochet and 2. Then we're gonna single crochet right in the next chain 5 space, and now we're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna single crochet in the next chain 5 space, and now again we're gonna make 2 double crochets right in between those chain 5 spaces. So 1 and 2 in the same space. Now single crochet in the next chain 5 space, and now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're gonna single crochet in the next chain 5 space, and we continue with the same pattern. I'm right here almost at the end, so I'm gonna chain 1 and chain 2, and I'm gonna do a double crochet right where the first single crochet is, and I'm gonna do that to close this round again to finish right on the top of this arc or chain 5 space, I could say. because this double crochet counts for chain 3 plus 2 chains, so it's chain 5. Every time I need to finish right on the top of the arc of the chain 5, so I have to do that to join. Around 6, we're gonna chain 1 and single crochet right in the same space. Now we're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna make a group of 4 double crochets this way. So let's start with the first double crochet on top of the single crochet from the previous round. So we don't finish here this double crochet, and we have 2 loops in our hook. So we continue with the next double crochet. We're gonna make it on top of the double crochet from the previous round. And we are not gonna finish that double crochet same way. We have 3 loops in our hook. We go for the next double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous round. The next one. And we don't finish. We have 4 loops in our hook. And now we're gonna make the last double crochet on top of the single crochet from the previous round. And yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops in our hook. And at this moment we can yarn over and pull through all those 4, just tie it a little bit, and then just finish that. You're gonna finish and you're gonna end up with this. 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets looking this way. Okay, let's continue with the next stitch. So we're gonna make chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna single crochet right in this chain space. Chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're gonna repeat exactly the same we did in this part. And right here at the end, and I'm gonna slip a stitch in this first single crochet. Now for round 7, I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that counts for double crochet, and I'm gonna make 4 double crochets in this chain space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I end up with 5 double crochets. I'm gonna jump to the next chain space and I'm gonna make the same 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna continue with the same pattern around, and I meet you guys right at the end. Now right here at the end, we're gonna slip a stitch in the 3rd chain from the beginning, chain 3, and we join right there. Now we're gonna chain 3, and that counts for double crochet. We're gonna make another double crochet in the next chain. We're going to chain 1, skip 1. We're gonna make 1 double crochet. We're gonna make another double crochet in the next chain. We're gonna chain 1. We're gonna skip the next one, and in the next one we're gonna make a V stitch, 1 double crochet, and then another double crochet in the same stitch. You're gonna end up with this. Now we're gonna chain 1, skip 1, we're gonna make a double crochet in the next stitch. we're going to make another double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to repeat exactly the same pattern. So we are going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1. We're going to make 2 double crochets again, so 1 in the next stitch, another double crochet in the next stitch. So you see we have 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, and then we go and make the V. Then we repeat exactly the same. Now here at the end, we're gonna slip a stitch 1, 2, 3 in the 3rd chain from the beginning chain 3, and we finish this round. Now we're gonna go to round 9, and then we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous round. 2, we're gonna make 1 double crochet in this chain space. 3, 1 double crochet on top of this double crochets from the previous round. 4, 1 double crochet on top of the next double crochet from the previous round. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to make 1 double crochet on the chain space. 6, we're going to make 1 double crochet on top of these next 2 double crochets from the previous round. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous round, from that V shape. In the next chain space, we're gonna make a V. We're gonna repeat the same pattern around. Let me meet you guys right at the end. At the end of the round, we're gonna slip a stitch in the 3rd chain from the beginning chain 3 to join. Now we're gonna chain 3, and this counts as double crochet. We're gonna make a double crochet in the next stitch. We're gonna chain 1, we're gonna skip 1, and we're gonna make a double crochet in the next stitch, another double crochet in the next stitch, and we're gonna continue the same pattern. 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, and 2 double crochets. Now we're gonna slip a stitch in the 3rd chain from the beginning chain 3 to join. And in the next round, we're gonna chain 3, counts as double crochet, and we're gonna make a double crochet on top of each stitch around. So 1 would be on top of this double crochet from the previous round, and 1 double crochet on top of this chain space, and you continue like that on top of each stitch around, and I'll meet you guys right at the end. Okay guys, right here we're gonna slip a stitch again to join in the 3rd chain, and now we're going to the next round. In the next round, we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna double crochet in the next stitch, Now we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip 1. In the next chain we are going to make double crochet 2 together, and for that we yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, we yarn over, pull through 2. Now we yarn over and insert the hook in the next stitch. We yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all the loops. Now we chain 1, we skip 1, we're gonna double crochet in the next stitch. Now we're gonna double crochet in the next stitch. We chain 1, we skip 1, and now we're gonna double crochet 2 together again in the next stitch. We're gonna continue with this pattern. So it's gonna be 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet 2 together. Chain 1, skip 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet 2 together, around, and I meet you guys right at the end. And here I'm gonna join and finish this round. In the next round I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and now I'm going to make a double crochet in the next stitch and double crochet on top of the chain space. That's 3, another double crochet right on top of this V stitch or decrease. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make another double crochet in the next chain space, 5. A double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous round. I'm gonna make another double crochet on top of the next double crochet from the previous round, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, total of 7 double crochets. In the next stitch I'm going to make a double crochet 2 together, because I'm decreasing, I'm closing this slouchy, and I'm gonna continue like that. So it's gonna be 7 double crochets, double crochet 2 together. Okay guys, so just continue like that and I meet you right at the end. So I'm joining here in the 3rd chain from the beginning, chain 3. Now I'm gonna chain 3, I'm gonna double crochet in the next chain, and I'm going to double crochet 2 together in the next chain, now I'm gonna double crochet in the next stitch, I'm gonna double crochet in the next stitch, so 2 double crochets, and in the next one I'm gonna double crochet 2 together because I'm decreasing, so it's gonna be like that, the pattern, 2 double crochets, double crochet 2 together, 2 double crochet, double crochet 2 together. You just keep repeating the same pattern around, and I meet you guys at the end. Guys, I just want to show you something. When we are doing this double crochet two together, what we're doing is decreasing this circumference, so we're shaping up the slouchy this way. If you see, every time the circumference gets smaller and smaller, and that's how the slouchy is shaped up. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that counts for double crochet. 1 double crochet in the next stitch, then we're gonna make chain 1, we're gonna skip 1, and in the next one we're gonna do a double crochet 2 together, because we need to keep decreasing. Just we are almost at the end, so this is almost done. Then that's why we are decreasing here. Chain 1, skip 1, and in the next one we're going to make a double crochet, in the next one double crochet, and then chain 1, skip 1, and in the next one we're going to make a double crochet 2 together, double crochet 2 together. One thing, if you want this circumference a little bigger, then you don't have to do this round, because what we're doing right now is just decreasing and making the circumference smaller. So if you need to have a bigger circumference, just don't skip this last round. And we repeat the same pattern around, and I meet you guys right at the end. I finished this round and joining here at the 3rd chain. For this next round, we're gonna chain 3, and that counts for double crochet, and we're gonna make 1 double crochet on top of each stitch, on every stitch around. 1 double crochet right there, and 1 double crochet also on the chain space. Don't skip this. 1 double crochet right on the V, on top of this V or decrease stitch, and 1 double crochet on top of this chain space, 1 double crochet on top of each one of the stitches, and let's keep doing that, and I meet you guys right at the end. Now we finish this round, and we slip a stitch right at the end, and if you see how close now the circumference is, you can just go ahead and measure in your head and see how it fits, because from now on we're not decreasing anymore. Now it's gonna be just making kind of like a straight border or something like that. So it would be a good thing that now you just measure and see how it fits. If it is too loose, then we can decrease another round. If it is too big, if it fits really tight, then we can just undo this last round, and so we don't decrease the last round, so it fits better. Now I'm just trying the slouchy, and I think that it looks a little bit too loose for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and decrease another round. But if you try it and it feels like good, it doesn't feel any, space, it looks like this, just leave it like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead, as I said, I'm gonna decrease 1 more, because I definitely think that is too big for me still. In this round, I'm going to decrease because I show you guys that it's still looking very loose for me and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do chain 3. In the next stitch, I'm going to make a double crochet. And I'm gonna chain 1, skip 1, and in the next one, I'm gonna double crochet 2 together. And that's how I'm decreasing. And chain 1, skip 1, and then double crochet. The next one, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and in the next one, double crochet 2 together. So I repeat the same pattern around, and I meet you guys at the end. I just finished decreasing the last round and it just fits perfect for me. And now the next 4 rounds is gonna be just single crochets. So we're gonna chain 1 and single crochet in the same stitch. And we're gonna single crochet in each stitch around. So I just finished the 4 rounds of single crochets, and now for the very last joining, I'm just gonna join with invisible stitch. To do the invisible join, we're gonna insert the yarn needle right here under both loops, and then we're gonna go up and increase. We're gonna go up and insert the needle right there on top of the V-stitch, and just like that. So I just finished the slouchy. I really like it and I think that it fits pretty well, and I hope you guys like the project. I have a really nice project coming up, so I hope you guys join me for the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.